What up, guys? We're back with some more replay analysis. This one is of Sonic. Nah, kid. It's Sonic. He was a Challenger 3 last season. This season, this is from the season, he's a Challenger 2, which is actually pretty decent because you're going to get a lot of different players like around this time because of the new update. He is playing with his teammate, and he got this replay analyzed from going to patreon.com/Gibbs00. Xbox One and PS4 players can now send videos, and there's 8 spots available now per month. Ooh, that hurts. But yeah, pretty much that's it. If you want to get a replay analyzed, people rotate in and out each month. Like, you only go on once, and then you rotate out, and people can rotate whenever they want, so it's really hard to see. So just keep a look at it on Patreon when there's spots open. But yeah, let's get right into it. So it's going to be Challenger, but it's 2s, which is more risky play. And it's also, he's with a teammate, so I want to see if any passing plays occur during this. So this is a fine setup, like just sitting in net. That's understandable at the start. Here's a good challenge. He kind of bailed on the challenge a little bit late. He probably could just front flipped into this. I'm not sure why he bails right here. Like, I would go for that flip. Unless he was trying to hook behind the ball and thought the ball was going to come out further. That just looked like a weird play. His teammate kind of whiffs there. Good play by Sonic, though, seeing that quickly and being able to block it. Because that's the hardest thing. When you think a teammate's going to hit it, it's very hard for you to get back in position and get ready for a hit. So, good play there. This is fine. So, this really isn't Sonic's fault. Right here, though, when you jump and you know that you have no chance at the ball, just don't boost. Like, he boosts here the entire time, wastes all his boost, flies up, and now he's out of the play even longer. Like, if he would have just jumped and decided, like, I'm not going to boost, and just turned around in the air while his teammate hit that ball, he would have made a nice, easy clear, more than likely. But it was just a really tough play by Toughbacks. I'm not sure why he went for this at all. Like, it's fine. Like, if the ball's going across your net, like, this close, especially in 2s, no one is ever going to be up there for the shot. So you're better off just letting that ball roll right by your net and just continue to play afterwards. Just don't panic when the ball's in front of your net. That's what a lot of people do. Like, including on offense. Like, some people will panic, like, I have to score this even though it's an easy save for the goalie. And they'll dive at it. Two or three players will. Like, say in 3v3s. But just gotta be careful around your net. You don't have to necessarily smack it away from your net all the time, no matter what. You can let that roll by. So we'll continue here. Could use a flips just to get back, and he's picking up boost pads like along the way, so he has a little bit of boost. This is a good play by his teammate, just letting Sonic have it, because he's got a much better hit, and he can get a big clear. And he got a big clear. The only problem is he followed this ball, and he hit it too hard. Like, usually you want to break a little bit before hitting it, so then it pops up higher, and you can actually go for the aerial. Instead, he hit it a little too hard, and then you can't catch up to the ball no matter what you do, because it's already going faster than Supersonic. So at that point, he's just wasting boost. But I understand why he went for it. Like, I do the same thing occasionally, but just try and break before you pop, so then you can get your next hit, and it's not as hard of a hit as if you're going full speed. We'll continue here. He probably could have attacked that ball in air, but that's fine. He's being safe. Like right here, if he would have turned and went for the aerial, since, like, if you can see here, I'll show you real quick. Right here, you'll see that Doc, he flips at it, and then he's hitting the wall. When you hit the wall, you never usually land properly, so it takes him a really long time to land here. He's still not landed, still not. This whole time, Sonic's already turning back. He could have easily turned towards that ball, and that was his hit. And he could have just threw it into the corner, and his teammate could have followed up. Instead, he goes back. He takes ball cam off, which is actually tough to do here, because you're not sure what type of hit is coming. And then he kind of just bailed on the play because he went to net. So when he turns back on ball cam, he sees a hit's about to occur. At this point, I understand why you're going towards the net. Maybe here, though, you break, and you're like, all right, maybe I can make this. It's tough. Like, I would probably go back too. But if he circles here to the left and tries to, like, cut off the angle, maybe he has a chance. It's a tough play. You just shouldn't give them this situation, in general. It's better to attack the ball than try and drive backwards and make a defensive play if you can't do it. Like, it was a favorable bounce for Doc, for sure. So that's why they got it into the net. And he almost made the save. He tried to react to it. Came close, but just barely couldn't get it. But, like, you're better off attacking those, since the other guy still has to land, and that takes a lot of time. This is not a terrible idea. The thing is, don't throw it slowly towards their net. When you're on the wall, like, he could have went behind it, threw it back to his teammate a bit. And then, like, his teammate could have actually got a shot. Instead, it's just a free clear for them, and he's got no boost. And he flipped off the wall, so it takes a really long time for him to get back. Like, see how long it takes for him to rotate back? It just puts his teammate in a tough spot. His teammate does a good job, though, and gets back in time. Now we're just kind of feeling this out, waiting midfield. Understandable. Again, all right, so there I probably would have. All right. He tends to leave the play a little bit too quickly, but he could have, like, attempted it, like, versus Dew, because Dew didn't have speed anyway. So he could have, like, cheated up in midfield. I gotta sneeze. And then made a play there. Like, instead of, like, immediately turning around, he kind of, like, concedes the ball possession too hard, maybe, sometimes. But again, it is challenger players, so you can concede usually and make good plays off of it. This is a really good save here. Beautiful job. And he throws it back behind him. He probably didn't mean to do it on purpose, and like necessarily, but this is like a textbook save. So like, if you look here, we'll just go 5% so we don't hear the annoying boost like that. We'll still hear it, I guess. Both players for orange are on the left side, or like one's in the center, kind of. No one's on the right. So wide open space, that's where you want to throw this ball if possible. And you always want to pin it right along the wall. Like here, like even if someone went for that shot, it's impossible to score. Because the ball is way too close to the wall. You can't get an angle. So this gives so much free time for toughbacks to get back in net. And Sonic can also grab this boost if he wanted to. I'm not sure if it was there, but I think it was. And then just wait for the next play. And that just, like, it's a great, like, reset your defense type of play. A good clear there by Doc, but good play by Sonic knowing, hey, like, I'm going to go to the corner because that's where this ball is going. Like, this is an easy save. Let's go to the corner so I can make my follow-up hit. This ball was just unfortunate. He was just under it. So smart play to just leave it and not try and do, like, a weird aerial where you're just going to touch it and it's not going to be a shot or anything. Especially in twos. Threes, maybe, like, you go up for that because then you can tap it to your teammate. But in twos, your other teammate's not going to be there at that point. This isn't the greatest clear. But it's hard because Dew is coming at him, so he's kind of has to throw it to the right. Dew put him like in that situation to throw it to the right. Luckily, Doc was not ready for a shot, so it worked out. Doc kind of just passes this right to Sonic, and Dew for some reason cheating up. Like I think Dew thought it was gonna be a pass to Dew, but Doc hit it way too lightly, and it just led to an open net, and Sonic got a nice easy goal, which was nice. I'm a little upset, though, that Toughbacks is not named Tails or, like, miles per hour. Any of those would have been good. All right, we got face-off goal. So, let's see what happened on this face-off by both these guys. Just want to check it out. So, they're both coming from the right. I think they're both trying to just block each other from, like, hitting it into your end. But generally, if they hit it into your end, it's not that bad. See, Doc goes for the block, and then so does Toughbacks. They both kind of just go for the block. A little bit unfortunate. Oh, look at that kiss, though. It's so cute. Look at them go. Maybe they need a room. You know, we should probably leave them alone. We'll come back in a bit. Yeah. You know what, guys? I'm going to pause here. We'll be right back. I'll let them have their moment. All right. I think they're done. Let's continue. And let's go back. And then Dew's like, what happened? What happened? And now he's already getting boost, so Sonic's going to come out and make the shot. Dew could have made the save pretty easily. I'm going to go to Dew, actually, right now. This is a pretty easy save. He just was going a little too fast, and when he jumped, it makes the aerial really, really poor. But yeah. Good goal by Sonic, though. Just, like, drive that into the upper part of the net. And especially in Challenger, people will miss that a lot. So, good play there. Toughbacks, great face-off, though, to, like, keep with it and try and win that secondary face-off. I like it. I like it a lot. Sonic just used all his boost there, but he makes the play and gets it over Dew. Very, very good play. And he's going for their boost. Another smart play, since he can't really make a play there. And then he can rotate back pretty quickly, and Dew can't do much because he doesn't have boost. So it's not really a threatening play to do that. And boost starving is really critical, guys. If you can make the other team not have boost, like every time you have no boost, just feel how like worthless you are. And then when you grab their boost, just think, oh wow, now they're going to be worthless. Basically how it is. I mean, it's that simple. You're pretty much worthless without boost. Like, you can do a couple things, but you can't do a whole lot. So it's a very good idea to boost Starve. This was not a great clear. He kind of attacks Dew a little too hard here. I would just be patient. Wait for this secondary touch. Like, he comes out there. Not sure why. Wait for Dew to do his first touch and then attack that ball. Instead, he attacked a little too soon, and it makes the play a little bit harder to make. And that's why it was a poor clear. Just got to be patient. Let the players sometimes come to you. Like, you don't have to necessarily attack them right away. This is a good time to attack. He sees Dew with the miss. I think he was trying for a shot and just kind of missed. So you have two options here. Like, you should shoot near post just because if you do miss, then it goes off the wall for a good pass. Doc made a pretty good play. I would just try and throw that higher, and then you'll go back to Tough Bat. But he wasn't there anyway, or Tough Backs. Good shot. Oh, let's check Tough Backs. Like, again, Doc with the good pass. So this is why I always talk about shooting the ball right as it bounces. Because this is just a beautiful, like, textbook bounce shot. Alright, let's go to 25%. So he's waiting, he's waiting. He jumps because he knows the ball's just about to bounce. Right after the ball bounces, he hits it. So the ball will keep its vertical acceleration. And a Tough Backs, like, I guess a velocity, it's probably not accelerating. And Tough Backs basically just puts the forward acceleration on the ball, or the force. And that's why it goes really far high because of the bounce, because that's where, like, it would have bounced anyway, and it goes really far. Like, if he hits that right before the bounce, he gets the same speed on it, but the ball just dies on the ground. It's a very easy save for Dew, so that's why you want to go for those bounce shots. Good shot by Tough Backs. Head back to Sonic with the zoomed-in camera, Sonic. Pull your camera settings back. Alright. See what he does here. That's a super risky hit. It works out because it's face-off, I guess. And Tough Backs was there. I thought Tough Backs would leave for boost. Generally on this, he probably could have just cleared it along the wall to give him maybe a little bit more time. So I thought Doc might stay, but that Doc did turn around for boost, so then it's safe. I'm not sure if he saw that, but I would clear that along the wall just to be a little bit safer in case you don't see Doc going back. Because if he's stayed up, that's a free shot for Doc. Nice demo. And again, just put it in the air. As long as you put those in the air, you can get these shots. He also chooses the near post. Doc has to go across the entire net to reach it. On this shot, though, you can also choose the outside post, because usually what happens, right here, Doc's coming. He's actually further back, though, so it's fine. But he's going so fast that if you shoot for the outside post, he's got to put on the brakes and then jump, and it might be really difficult. The thing is, Sonic didn't actually get it that high, so it's better off going near post. Like, if you go super high, you're probably better off going behind him. But here, Doc just barely doesn't reach it. It looks like Doc would have had it if he would have played it correctly. Let's check it out. Go 200%. Alright. No, 20. Let's go 25%. Doc coming for this clear. He sees the shot. Oh, he angles towards Sonic. That's what screws him here. Whenever, like, you see a shot coming in on your own net, don't angle towards the shooter if you don't... if you're not blocking angles. Like, he's blocking the net. Just go parallel to the net, but he goes up the curve and actually turns left, which my camera will be backwards, but whatever. He turns left, and now he's not even on the goal line. He's, like, almost out to the 6-yard line on the 6-yard box. And this gives him those precious few seconds where he can't reach that ball. Like, if he's on goal line, that's an easy save. Instead, he tried to inch out towards Sonic. I'm not sure why. And that's what cost him the goal there. Alright, we'll continue. One thing I'm not seeing, though, and this happens in all challenge games, not a lot of passing. It just generally doesn't happen. People are not moving up for passes. Sometimes it's good to stay up on the other side of the field and just go for passes. But at this level, it's a little harder to do and a little harder to trust. Oh, the double demo to end the game. Tough Backs. Player of the game for the double demo. Let's get a picture. Tough Backs. Let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. With the boom in the background. With his beret. With the smiley face. Oh, yeah. So this was a Sonic replay. Thank you, Sonic. But thank you, Tough Backs, for that beautiful screenshot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Boom. Screenshot saved. Good to go. And that'll do it, guys, for another replay analysis. It wasn't too bad from Sonic. He played pretty well. Just gotta be careful about when you attack people on dribbles. And his shots were good though. Shoot it high. Always shoot it high in Challenger. And just look for teammates more. Try and get the ball to him more. Like, I didn't really call out too many in this replay, but I'm gonna keep that in mind for future ones to, like, instead of shooting at the net, you shoot it towards his teammate. Or one where he shot it near post but not hard enough. He could have shot it a lot harder off the backboard for Toughbacks. Of course, Toughbacks was not there. Maybe he knew that, so he had to go for the shot. But that's also Toughbacks' fault. He's got to be in a better position for passes more of the time. But yeah, simple as that, guys. That's a Challenger 2 or Challenger 3, whichever one you want to call it, replay of Sonic. Thank you so much, Sonic. Thank you so much, Toughbacks, for the double demo and this beautiful screenshot. And we'll see you next time. Later.